Pound 55 wheat. Set. Hut. Ready to go. Set. Ready. 42 spike. Ready. Green 25. Down. Ready, set. Easy. Go. Slab. Ready. Ready. Moves. Spider. High. Cricket. Ready, go. Cobra. Ready, ready. Here we go. Lasso. Reset. Jackrabbit. Go. Set. Ready. Pound 55. Set. Let's go. Flare. Flare. And on. Set. Hut. Ready, ready. 42 spider. On. Set. Ready. Set. Down. Ready. Green 25. Slab. Hot. Easy. Ready, go. Ready. Moves. Easy. Here we go.
said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a team from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Flynn. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it in the middle. It's Hardy. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments they can jump up and bite you.
That will put the wrap on things from here for Dave. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll... Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Rides to back and leaves it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Flynn. Here's the pressure. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
That middle linebacker just wanted it more, man. He came right up the middle. He was...
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
That one interception in the loss last week really stuck with him, but he's answered by taking care of the football in this game.
Nice answer. Just a nice bounce back. When you're the leader and you're the guy that everybody looks to and you handle adversity from last week like you did today in this game, nice job by this quarterback leading this team.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the grab over the middle. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Using his legs, it's Welch.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Flynn. Got him downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Finds his man. It's Browning. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Looks as if Clemson will have the first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Bring in the heat. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Clemson now operating in the red zone.
Yeah, and he's shown you a little bit of everything today. Shows you why he's a really good back, and the line's paved some holes, and he's right at 99 yards. And the way this game's going with the lead, he's going to get a few more touches, break that century mark, and when you do, you have a great...
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
Got it in the middle, it's Browning. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage, too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking for a man, it's Flynn. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And the offense.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long, so let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game and take the W into the locker room.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for the end zone. Looking to get it in. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Clemson is quick to the line. If there's time to pad the stats. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
25. Slab. Ready. Let's go. Hot. Clear. Flip. Ready, go. Moves. Ready, ready. Spider. Ready, set. Igloo. Go. 29 Philly. Ready. Set. Hot. Set. Set. Ready. Hot. Cricket. Cobra. Ready, ready. Lasso. On. Jackrabbit.
You know what's great about rivalry games?
Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did. We saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry.
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a team looking to get into the win column, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese. There is a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Paul. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw just spectacular.
The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the California Golden Bears. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
the double.
Offense gets set for second down. Dropping back, it's Flynn. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to do. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to...
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the...
It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Durham, North Carolina, Brooks Field at Wallace Wade Stadium, home of the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team would...
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. The Dome, home to the Orange and Syracuse University. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on another team from the ACC, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with a strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do
South Carolina did a lot of crowing before the game, but as it turns out, the chicken curse is alive and well as Clemson wins the Palmetto Showdown. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Down. Ready. Forty-two spider. 4-2 spider. Hot. Green 25. Ready, go. Slab. Easy. Moves. Ready. Ready, ready. Easy. Ready, set. Here we go. Come on, set. Go. Spider. Igloo. Ready. '29 Philly. Cricket. Here we go. High. Get set. Get set. Here we go. And on. Set. Ready, ready. Cobra. On. Let's go. Flare. Up, ready. Lasso. On.
receiver around pre-snap. On first down, it's play action. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw again. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Great cut. They whiff on him. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to 29.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Welch. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. Clemson now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Clemson.
The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a point.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on those 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on their quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Grab behind the line. It's Welch. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. Takes the handoff. It's Welch. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Caught near the sticks. It's Turner. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down. And the Tigers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Finds a receiver wide open. Touchdown, Clemson. Great catch and run for 6.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. There's the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Throwing up play action. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Welch. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. 2nd down after that completion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Caught behind the line. It's Welch. Defense flies in. They make the tackle. All right, so it's 1st and 10. Back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Trying to gain some breathing room, but he stopped right in his tracks at the 3.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
On the run, it's Welch. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Pressure is coming. Caught in the backfield. It's Turner. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Turner. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
That is broken up and incomplete.
Just all-around great defense here. Everybody's covered downfield. Really, the quarterback doesn't have anywhere to go. He tries to force it in before the ball can get thrown downfield. How about the big man getting up, climbing a ladder, and knocking that ball away?
Breaks into open space. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson,
You have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because
Down he goes. It's a sack.
that's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Makes the catch. It's Turner. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
He's got it through the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. It is first and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal off that loss. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
And he scores! Touchdown, Tigers! Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. First down here for this offense. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pocket breaking down. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
They'll run it here. Spins away from defenders. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense cannot be stopped. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today. Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. It's a draw play. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking for some space. It's Davidson.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. That play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets him up at the 24.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score! Touchdown, Tigers!
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in his football game.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Let's see if he can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Using his legs, it's Davidson. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. As the first down is still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
With the catch, it's Moore. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. Trying the run, it's Davidson. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Snags a quick throw. Touchdown, Clemson. They continue to roll up the score.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Well, the defense...
Trying to find some room. It's Davidson. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Wants to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Grab behind the line, it's Davidson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, really good job.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Takes off in a bootleg. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the 4th time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down, so it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Outstanding field position to begin this drive.
Jackrabbit.
Chewing clock with the running game. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Clemson now operating in the red zone. In the red area, it's Davidson. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. from scrimmage. Grab behind the line. It's Turner. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, you lose the battle to line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Caught near the goal line. And they'll get him down that time.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions.
Play action here on first down. Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Fights off a defender.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Grab near the sticks. It's Turner. The game was enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not a long return, but the pick changes position. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And they'll run it with the draw play. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on third down. He's got it on a crossing route. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first down at the 47. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside, going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of play.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. Looks like a player is down injured at that. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Run the pocket, delivers over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Pass complete. It's second down now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Now they trap him for a sack.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the...
They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris, if I'm not mistaken.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. First down. Looking to throw the football. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Third down. This offense can really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half. And
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. What a snag by the junior receiver. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
this is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris,
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. That's reeled in. It's Turner. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Quick throw to the left. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Brought down after a short return, but the pick. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback.
Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side, suddenly, Kirk, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Clemson Tigers taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Flynn. It's complete to the right. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. They'll go with a quick touch pass. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Let's take a second and talk about Clemson. They start the season in the top 5, prime position to make a run. But what's the biggest danger there, Jesse?
Well, they need to avoid complacency. Top 5 tells me you've got potential. You were a good team a year ago. You got a lot of talent. But there's going to be a lot of really tough games on the schedule this year, David. So why not start early right here in week 1 and come shooting out of the cannon?
Shooting out of the cannon with a start that everybody gets to look at, see how good you are. And that first impression is really big, right? Like, you can start climbing quickly and really get a high marks in people's heads if you can start the season on a great note.
Wants to go up top on first down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Clemson set up with another first down. Looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. To throw, it's Flynn. They're setting up the screen. Quick spin on the ride. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right in the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown! And the Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Line gets set, first down. Looking to throw on first down. The throw Fires to the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
It was a really nice play there. The thing I like about this guy, too, his versatility. He's not just good running the ball, but he can catch and he can block. And you think about all the greats they've had at the position in recent years. Versatility at the running back position, being an every down back. And that's exactly what this guy embodies.
Now on second down. Looking to throw, it's Flynn. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. This guy can throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Gets it out quickly. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He's looking to pass. They'll run the screen. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Second and goal coming up.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They're going to throw it on third and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, and now this...
They're going to run it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Now, guys, when you're talking about Clemson, by no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys have decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into... The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To the air, it's Flynn. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Reads it, fires complete. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Moves away as he feels pressure. He's going to run it. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get out.
It's running room. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Sets up the screen. He's going for the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown! Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The play action fake. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Fires left. A strike downfield. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Clemson ready to go back to work with another 1st down. Wants to throw. It's Flynn. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
After that penalty, now they're set up inside the red zone on 1st and 10. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to fire. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Tigers! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
You know,
They'll start this drive going to the air. Floating away. That's caught. It's Pringle. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the 1st half. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now on 1st down from the 30. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man in the middle.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
And the Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Plucks it out of the air. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Back to pass, it's Flynn. Using his legs to buy some time. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
That should be the final play of the 1st half.
On the play. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it! Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. They'll start this drive going to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. That probably looked way better on the play sheet than it did on the field. The screen gets nothing.
It didn't look good on the field, that's for dang sure. You know, you got to invite those guys up the field and kind of sell that you're going to throw the ball deep on a screen. They didn't sell it real well. Defense did not bite at all. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, nowhere to go.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Power football with the run. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Flynn. It's complete on the right side. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Handoff from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out in the open field, and it's enough to get you a first down.
Here comes Clemson with another first down. Finds his man. It's Pringle. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on 1st and goal. Gonna look downfield again. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's...
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
He's got him. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Back to throw. It's Flynn. Good timing on the quick out. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football...
Breaks into the open. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped a terrific run after the catch.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Tiger. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your...
First play of the drive comes from the 22. First play of the drive wants to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time on target. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So we open the final period with a third down play. Looking downfield, it's Flynn. Quick strike complete. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Clemson jumps to the line.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. You know, the critical third down here in the fourth quarter. Surprise, surprise. Guess who they go to? That guy.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Back to pass. Moving out of the pocket. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Now staring at a third and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Rush coming in hot, and they got him in. Looking for space, it's Pringle. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Using the quick game. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open. And they
deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week 1, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down like this. This coaching staff is going to be happy on the ride home.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense.
Here we go.
The inside handoff. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Turning it on. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Flynn. Makes the grab. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any.
Ready, set. Let's go.
Gonna run it. It's Pringle. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Pringle. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Came through like a shot. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the